Blog Talk Radio.
Oh, yeah. We're walking.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning.
Walking in purpose.
Come on in, come on in, come on
walking
in.
Walking with Angela. Walking with purpose. We got talent from the Lord. And we're here to show the world the talent that we have is here to change your world. We're walking in purpose, yeah. We're walking in purpose, yeah. We're walking with Angela.
That's me, that's me, that's
walking
me.
Walking with purpose.
Know you got purpose. Know you got purpose.
Showing
know you got purpose.
The world all that we have.
Well, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome to another episode of Monday Morning Motivation, your half hour of power with the Queen, of course. I am your certified life coach and self-publishing coach, here to educate, empower, and encourage you to walk in your purpose, because know you got purpose. Know that you didn't get dropped out of the sky. Know that He strategically placed you here. There's something that you're supposed to be doing in this season. So I just stopped by on today to just remind you of just that. Know that it's not by chance that you are tuning in live, whether you're on Blog Talk Radio, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, Instagram, however you may be seeing this, whether someone is sharing this with you or someone is having a conversation with you and mentioning this with you. Know that this message was meant for you on today. So I just want to encourage you on today. My task, my sole purpose for the last 3 years has been to come on here every Monday morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and to share, to motivate you, whether I'm here by myself or if I have a guest on. But we're here to motivate you, to educate you on something, to empower you on something, to encourage you to stay on this journey that we call life. This is where He has her at, and so I'm just thankful on today to be on this side of the living. I tell you, as I look back over my life, yesterday I celebrated 9 years of being shot point blank range with a sawed-off shotgun. Y'all, the enemy wanted to take me out. The enemy did not want me here because the enemy knew that God had so much in store for me and that I would be doing so much. Since then, God has blessed me to be able to, since then, y'all, I'm telling you, everything has been coming in threes, and I thank God because as I was adding it up, 3 + 3 + 3, it was like 9, and I'm looking at that 9 year, and I'm like, it's nothing that I could make up, so it had to be something that God orchestrated and lined up and predestined, and it fell into place, and I'm able to stand here and tell you what He can and will do. So, y'all, I'm just grateful. 3 years, I started Aspiring Authors Magazine. God allowed me a platform where I could share authors. I can share topics that's affecting our brown community that people don't want to talk about. Gave me an opportunity to be a voice, to be able to restore black media because they've taken it from us. They've tried to muffle our voice. They've tried to make us out of liars when we work just as hard as many of them. But God has given us all gifts and talents and platforms and opportunity to do that. I'm so grateful for those that are tuned in on Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube, of course, y'all see the background behind me. Of course, y'all see Shaneria right there. She's the one in the blue. Y'all probably can't see her that good, but she's the one in the blue. That is Kent Osborne's wife. She is a part of the crew. She's not launched her show yet, y'all, but she will be launching her show. I'm excited about what God is doing over here with the Crew podcast. I tell you, we have 11 amazing hosts that are doing their thing, allowing their voice to be heard, giving other people the opportunity to share their voice, to get their message out there, to get their perspectives out there, things that they're passionate about, things that are near and dear to their hearts. So I am truly, truly honored. Y'all have the opportunity to represent the WBNN, to represent not only the WBNN, but myself as a broadcaster. I was nominated for the class of 2023 for Broadcaster of the Year for to be inducted into the International Internet Hall of Fame. I'm excited, y'all. Voting will take place, and then they will, of course, October, I think we will know if I'm going to be inducted in to the Hall of Fame. I'm telling you, it's a great opportunity. So I want y'all to make sure that when the opportunity presents itself for you guys to speak up and to share about the things that I do and to share about me, please take that opportunity to vote. Cast your vote, send your emails, whatever support you can give, whatever support you're willing to offer, please offer up that support. Always offer up a prayer if you would. Always standing in need of prayer. I definitely thank my prayer warriors, those that have been standing with me for the last 3 years. My prayer besties, Shaneria Osborne and Pamela J. Hayes. I tell you, God truly knows what you need, when you need it, and how you need it. So I tell you, that word faith means something different. It hit me different in this season, because when he broke that thing down to me, he truly broke it down to me. So it hit different. So when things start to hit different and things are being revealed to you, and everybody don't get it at the same time, so we can't always think that people are going to be on the same level that we're on when we're on that level. We have to understand that we all grow, we all come into whatever it is that God wants us to come into. We all come into the knowledge. We all awaken at different times, and we're all awakened to different things at different times in our lives, and that's all a part of his plan. But sometimes we want to rush the process, and we don't want to go through the things that we have to go through to get that God has for us. But sometimes you got to endure. He want to see what your character's going to be like. He want to see what you're going to do, how you going to stand while you're going through. I look at some of these individuals in Texas. Y'all know I've been doing a lot of stuff out there in Texas. Shout out to those in Texas, those that are ready to stand up and want to stand up. I'm telling you, I'm coming to Texas. So be on the lookout. I'm going to be out there doing some things, trying to get set up and be a part of helping bring reform to that prison system, because it's well overdue and it's needed. And there's some things that need to be addressed, and it's time that the government step in and be held accountable for what has been taking place. You got when you got a series of the same patterns of cases, the same patterns of coincidences. It's not coincidence no more. When something becomes a repeat pattern and you can document that this is what happened, and then you can testify that this is what happened and this is how you felt and this is what happened, then it's time that somebody is held accountable, because you can't tell me that you got 25, 30 people in the same prison that went through the same thing at different times, and something ain't right about that, y'all. Come on. So it's time that the government is held accountable for what the government has done to these people. They have railroaded these people. They have allowed individuals to be. You got lawyers that supposedly are defending these individuals, but then yet they're working for the prosecutors. They're working for the judges, The judges are the ones that are assigning these people these cases. And they're assigning these people are getting these jobs because they're your nephew, they're your cousin, they're your brother, they're your friend of the family, they're friends of the cousins or the whatever. All these people know each other, and they are doing favors for favor for favor for favor. And it's time that we stop this because people's lives have been affected. You got individuals that have been incarcerated for 20, 30, 40 years for things that have not been proven, things that have been falsified. You have falsified evidence, you have falsified testimony, and then you have people that have recanted on things that have been said and done. And then things that should have been done was not done and was not addressed. And you wonder why these things were not addressed. So there's a lot of things that need to take place in the state of Texas, and it's time that, individuals stand up. It's time to let the government know that, hey, if you're not going to do what you're supposed to do and you're supposed to be here and you're supposed to be leading, like there's these people in prison, okay, no, they may not should be living like they living at 5-star hotels, no. But they are humans. They have rights. They should have the necessities of life. They should have running water. They should have comfortable cells. They should not have to be moved back and forth. They should be put in a place to where these people are being rehabbed, because the whole purpose of prison and jails is supposed to be to rehab these people so that they can come back out into this world and know how to be productive citizens in this world. But we forgot what the purpose of prisons and jails are for. It's become $1 trillion industry, and everybody's in it to make money. You go and you look at these wardens and the governors and all these people that have control of these facilities, and you see how they living, what they driving. And then you think about at the hands of who? And the people that are incarcerated. To hear some of these stories. And y'all will be hearing more of these stories, because it is my duty to help share these individuals' voices. I don't know why this is something that has been laid on my heart, but God kept placing me around people like Chinchilla, Pam, Shaneria, and then different individuals that, was dealing with this. And then God would bring across my path 2 individuals that have spent the majority of their lives behind prison walls with no family contact. So it makes you wonder, really, what is the government's agenda? When you have so many of us, and I have to talk to my brown people right now, and I'm not saying it to be prejudiced, I'm not saying it to be no type of way, because we have some wrongfully and overly incarcerated, individuals, all the different ethnic groups and all the different races. So I'm not saying that. But statistics don't lie. And if you look at the statistics, you'll see for yourself. Nothing that I'm making up. The statistics are weighing heavily towards black and brown individuals that classify themselves as African American and blacks. So I say this to my fellow brothers and sisters, my kings and my queens. A lot of us understand we have to be the change that we want to see in this world. A lot of us have sit back and we watched, and we've accepted a lot of stuff, and we have prayed and we've wanted things to change, but nothing has changed. So when you get to a point to where everything that you've tried, everything that you've seen, everything that you've done is the same, then it's time to change. God is the same yesterday, today, and tomorrow. He's not going to change because everything that that is going to take place, He's already done. It's already been mapped out. It's already been predestined for us. It's up to us to catch up to that. So guess what? That means that we have to change. So if we're not growing and evolving and transforming and resetting and renewing and releasing and reinventing ourselves to go to these next levels and to evolve, then guess what? We're going to stay at that place. We're going to stay at that place, and we're not going to catch up with our destiny. I'm the change that I desire to see. I will no longer sit quietly. I will no longer be that sounding board. I will no longer be that stepping stool. You stepped on us long enough. You used our necks. You used our backs. You used everything that you possibly could do to try to hinder us. That time is out. That season is out. So we're not calling on just the state of Texas. We're calling on all those states that are not trying to move forward. And instead of setting laws, Florida. Everybody want to take away the black history. It's a black history. You want to take away everything that makes us who we are because you want to mold us, manipulate us, brainwash us into who you want us to be according to what you believe we should be. You've done it for years. That season's over. We are no longer subject to that. We are woke. We know who we are. We know what we're capable of. And guess what? We don't need your validation, and we don't need your approval. We don't need you telling us who we are, what we can do, and what we can't do. See, the enemy plays so many games. The browser over here keep kicking me out, want to kick me off the computer and tell me that my browser, I'm not on Zoom. I'm on StreamYard. So it keeps telling me I'm on Zoom, but I'm not on Zoom. Like, this is StreamYard. So the browser, I don't know what be going on with these computers. I'm not a tech person, but it say I'm on Zoom, but I'm not on Zoom. I'm not even connected to nothing that says Zoom. But anyhow, I just want to challenge you guys. This week, y'all, it is the first Monday in May. Right? The first Monday in May? Or was last Monday the first Monday in May? No, today is the 8th. So let me see. Because I don't want to tell y'all nothing wrong. Y'all know me. So last Monday, this is the second Monday in May. This is the second Monday in May, y'all. So I want y'all to know that you have purpose. You didn't get dropped out of the sky, that there's something that you're supposed to be doing this week. Spend some time with the one that created you. Figure out what it is that he keeps speaking to you to do, because there's something that he keeps laying on your heart to do. And that thing that he keeps laying on your heart to do, go out and do it. Go out and do it. And begin to allow him to just speak to you We get so caught up in competing and trying to be like the next person instead of just being who he say we are. Be who he say you are. Because at the end of the day, when you stand before him, you can't stand before him for nobody else. You can only stand before him for you. So stand before him knowing that you have done all that you can do to be the best person that you can be. Every day, strive to be the best person that you know you can be. And that's all you can do. So I want to encourage you guys this week, step outside your box, try something new that's going to push you to the next level. Every day, push yourself a little further, a little further, a little further, a little further. Every day, begin to walk in something that you didn't think you could experience because the word said we should do greater things. So how would you do greater things if you don't experience it? Try it. You never know. I love you guys, and I pray that your day is blessed beyond what you can see in the natural. I'll see you guys back here on next Monday. I tell you, it's always a blessing to be able to stop by and share with you guys. So I'll see you guys next Monday. Of course, y'all know that we are in 121 days of prayer at 5 a.m. Through the freeconferencecall.com. If you are on Facebook, you can see the link, or you can just go over to LINKTREE. Go to LINKTREE, Queen of Collaborations, and let's connect. Stay connected. See how we can support each other. Now, they don't call me the Queen of Collaborations for nothing. I love to collaborate. I love to partner. I love to network. Y'all, right now, we need to work on getting some new legislation passed so that we can bring some of these people that have been wrongfully and overly incarcerated home so that they can enjoy what life they have left. Because some of them have had a lot of their life taken from them. So we need to bring them home so they can enjoy what life they have left. You're looking at men that are 50 and 60 and 70 years old. They don't have a whole lot of time left. So we want to be able to bring them home so that they can enjoy what time they have left with their family. Because you got to think, if they're that old, guess how their family members are older than them. So let's bring them home, y'all. Let's work on some legislation, and let's make this place a better place for those that are coming after us. Because at the end of the day, it's about the ones that's coming after us. We got to smooth out the road for them. So, again, thank you guys for tuning in this morning for Monday Morning Motivation, your half hour of power with the Queen. Of course, I am the Queen of Collaboration across all social media platforms. If you want to follow me and support the things that I do, y'all, of course, I'm on this journey to 100 books before I close that chapter in my life. I'm gonna publish 100 books before I close that chapter in my life. So you guess what? Nobody's going to have to ever wonder what Angela did. Who was Angela? Because they're going to be able to pick up a book, and they're going to be able to read, and they're going to be able to see who Angela was, the people that Angela hung around with. Because guess what? I do anthologies so that other people can share their stories, so that people can share their journey, so that individuals can share their brands and share about them. So, y'all, I'm excited. We just dropped book number 59. Book number 60 is coming soon. September is my goal. It's a suicide awareness book. So if you're interested in a part of the suicide awareness book, it's going to be a devotional style book. You're going to be able to share your testimony. So if you want to share your testimony, words of encouragement and a quote, you can do that. Or you can share a scripture. You can break down that scripture. You can share your testimony, however you want to do it. But it's going to be a devotional style. We're going to be sharing some different templates that you could, design your book around. And then we're going to work on getting this book published. So, y'all, if you're interested in sharing your story, if you are a suicide attempt survivor, definitely would love for you to be a part of this book 2. This is actually going to be book 2. Would love for you to be a part of this book 2. So make sure that you reach out to me, y'all. And then the fee is it's only $33.33. Nowhere are you going to be able to be a part of an anthology for that price. Y'all, and then people question why the prices are the prices that they are. Okay. These are the reason why, because I want to provide opportunities for individuals. Sometimes you have to pay a little more sometimes on the other end, but it all comes back and it all balances out, because when you sell the book and the book is a global book, yeah, I went on a platform, because sometimes you get weary when you get people in your inbox and you get different things going on and just stuff going on. So sometimes you get weary, so the flesh want to act up sometimes. So I got a notification and the email, went to my email, went over there, went to the page and saw that 2 people had bought 10 books on a global platform. If I not put it on the global platform, yes, of course, you don't make that much on the global platform, but when people buy on the global platform, it's get opportunity for it to be out there further, y'all. So when I say take advantage of these things, take advantage of these things. Some people pay $33 to be a part in this. Some people probably ain't paid nothing. We have some people that still owe Miss Angela and have not paid Miss Angela, but Miss Angela don't stop people from being a part of stuff. I still allow people to, if you want to be a part of something, I allow you to have an opportunity. I'm not going to block people out. I'm not going to block my best, because guess what? God, at the end of the day, pays me. Not on here to make money, not on here to do that, but y'all, it takes money to make these platforms play, to allow me to be able to stream to these platforms, to allow me to be able to call in and to have these services and to be able to do the things that I do. This just don't happen overnight, and this just don't happen just because I wake up and say I want to do this. No, I have to make sure that this happens. I have bills too. I have to make sure that my life happens too. So y'all, I want y'all to have a great day, have a great week. I'll see you guys back here on Monday. I love you guys. Make sure that you're checking out the platform. Make sure that you're checking out the Crew Podcast. Go over, vote for us. We have been nominated for Best New Podcast Show, Internet Podcast Show. So make sure you go over and vote for us at the smgospelawards.com/voting, y'all. And I tell you, we truly, truly would appreciate it. And then HTA, which is Hezekiah, Tamala, and Angela, if you would vote for our promotion company, our marketing company, we would definitely appreciate that. That is HTA Enterprise. Y'all, I love y'all. Thank y'all for all y'all support. And y'all have a great rest of your day and week. See y'all back here on next week. I'm out.